Welcome to a new video. Today we are going to be reviewing the Premier League results with LadimusPrime here, who sounds like he's fallen off his chair.
Hello, people. Sorry. Hello, people. Thank you, John, for having me on for the first time on your channel, because we definitely did not do this before.
No, we did not. So we're reviewing the Premier League results for definitely the first time. Why don't we start off with the Saturday 12:30 game? Liverpool 5, Watford 0. What were your thoughts on the game?
What did I say before? But no, a goal fest. I think Watford were bad as opposed to Liverpool being good. Firmino hat-trick. But yeah, again, I don't rate this Liverpool defense. So, like, there's nothing. They weren't tested in this, yeah, sure, but I don't rate this Liverpool defense. So, thing of if they come up against a better side like a Palace, they'll put goals against them.
I think Watford gave up very early. When you're like 80 minutes in and you're losing 3-0, fair enough, you can give up and lose 4-0. But you don't give up before half-time. And it definitely looked like they had just given up as a whole, which is not good going forward for them. And from a Liverpool point of view, it's what they had to do, really. They have to be ruthless. And they were. But like you said, don't rate them. I think we finished above them and City finished above them.
United finished above them.
I wouldn't go that far, but without Ollie, sure.
No, but with world-class centre-back Maguire.
I will not get into that debate again for the second time. It's what they had to do, Liverpool. They had to go out there and absolutely wallop them. Firmino hat-trick. Good goal by Salah. Nothing more than a good goal. But you know, Liverpool fans, they like to overwrite their goals.
Yeah, but the first goal, though, for Mane, it was a good ball from Salah. I'll say that.
That was a good ball. Outside the foot.
Page of a ball. But yeah, I don't know. That's about it. There's nothing more you can say on that front from any point of view. What Southampton Leeds is next?
Southampton 1, Leeds 0.
Amanda Broja. I'm assuming some of you guys will know, but if you don't, he's from Chelsea's Youth Academy. So known at Southampton, and he scored his first goal. Not his first goal for Southampton, but his first goal in the Premier League on his Premier League debut. Or his first start, anyway. Phenomenal.
Very good player. Rainbow.
Very good. And you know what's annoying at Chelsea? We haven't produced a quality striker. Like, we produced Solanke. I know Bamford is bagging at Leeds now, but Bamford was never anything special. Okay.
When you've
we're not getting into that. Respect the AVB. But anyway, when we produced Solanke, Tammy, he's a bum. Bamford, Ugbo, who's in Championship right now. Like, hopefully, Broja is our hope for Chelsea. This guy's brilliant. Looking forward to when he comes back next season and we can see what he's about. And I don't gas and hype up youth players a lot, by the way. So when I do speak about a guy, it's for a reason.
Will he be the third choice? You know, like every year we have 3 strikers.
I think he can be our second choice. I think he can be our second choice striker.
Well, because you have Lukaku and you'll have Werner.
Oh, well, Werner's not striker, but I get what you mean. I think, you mean in cup games and stuff? Yeah, Broja can definitely do that.
Yeah, like he'll be what Giroud was last year.
Yeah. I think.
All right. And then he can take the step up to challenge Lukaku, and if we trigger the buyback on Tammy,
we better not.
Well, you never know. He might pull off a madness. He needs to do what Lukaku did and get bigger.
But my nose, sorry. But yeah, I had a good game. Southampton won. Unlucky Leeds. You got a great manager and a good team, but yeah, you lost. Next game is Norwich Brighton. There's nothing much to say about this, is there?
No, Norwich will be relegated. Brighton will just finish above the relegation zone, as was proved by that game.
Yeah.
Billy Gilmore needs to be recalled.
I mean, do we really want a relegation player in our team?
You are about to get kicked off this channel. I know this is supposed to be like a reoccurring thing, but you're about to be sent off from my channel. We do not have any disrespect to Billy Gilmore.
I thought you said I love Gilmore. I thought you said we don't have disrespect to Neymar.
You don't disrespect Neymar either.
Aston Villa 2, Wolves 3.
From Aston Villa point of view, you can't go 2-0 up and lose 3-2. That's the main thing I've got from the game. No Premier League side should be going 2-0 up and losing 3-2.
Except your Arsenal.
Well, yeah, then you're a small club.
Hey, Arsenal fans, you heard that? I didn't say it. He did.
I've got my clickbait title.
Arsenal are a small club. High scoring game. Villa went 2-0 up in there, and they concede like that shouldn't be happening at this level. Wolves have a decent defense, I guess. Villa, I don't know what's wrong with them this season. They're kind of a bit shambolic.
Well, they lost Grealish.
Yeah, but I mean defensively.
They can't be very good.
No, but I mean defensively.
Defensively, they're appalling.
Yeah, which is strange. They weren't last season.
Well, they haven't been that good.
So yeah, I don't know. Fix up.
Yeah.
Fix up, Villa. Next game. Speaking of Joan Obi Mikel slander, Leicester 4, Man United 2.
Ollie will be sacked in the next month, in my opinion.
Wait, Ollie and Arteta will be sacked next month.
Yeah, both of them. They're always sacked.
And he'll come in to replace them.
I think Man United have the full power to practically get anyone they want. So it could be Conte, which will then deteriorate their club even further, or they'll get Zidane. I think Conte is more likely. Zidane would help Man United.
I think they'll get Poch.
No.
Poch will get sacked.
Silly.
Poch will get sacked at PSG.
Don't be silly.
Poch will get sacked at PSG.
You're on one tonight. I have no idea who will go for Arsenal. Which is probably why he's still there. Because they've contacted Conte, they've contacted Zidane, both laughed at Arsenal.
Yeah. I don't know. They're shambolic, really. But like less United. How do you equalize 2-2 and you do a kick-off FIFA glitch and concede?
Yeah, I don't understand that defending. And why would you like a half-fit Harold Maguire?
Harold Maguire, respect him. But top 5 centre-backs in the Prem.
No one in it.
Respect him, top 5 centre-backs in the Prem. Starts for Man City. Starts for Liverpool.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't what?
The first time we recorded this, you said top 6 or 7. And your estimates, in about the last 2 hours, he's got better.
I didn't say top 6 or 7.
Yes, you did.
Said top 5 or 6.
You said 6 or 7.
I said 5 or 6.
If my computer had the capability to record your audio, I would click up and prove it in the sheet.
I said 5 or 6. I said 5 or 6.
You said 6 or 7. And then I pointed out that Diaz is better. We've got Diaz
is not better. He starts for Liverpool over Matip, Gomez, Kunate. Right now, maybe you can say arguably he's better than Van Dijk.
You're off on one here.
At Chelsea, I'm saying right now, and even in the past season, Maguire has been better than Van Dijk. But anyway, does he start at Chelsea?
Yes, he didn't even get on our bench.
I mean, you just agreed he starts at Chelsea, yeah. I do too.
He would not start at Chelsea. He wouldn't get on the bench.
He does.
He does not. And we play a back 3. We move it to back 4, and he don't even get in the reserves.
He does start for us. Obviously, he's better than Malang Sarr and Trevor Chalobah. Better than Christensen, better than Rudiger. He's not better than Thiago Silva, but
if you never see Prime on this YouTube channel again, you know why.
But no, on a serious note, Leicester.
The Liverpool fans.
Hey, no, don't insult me. Don't do that. But anyway, yeah. How do you do a kickoff pitch after equalising and concede? Man United. You conceded 2 set pieces in that game as well. Like shambolic.
And that's why I think Ollie will be sacked very soon. Because it is very apparent he's over his head.
So Ollie and Arteta will be sacked within the same time period.
I think Arteta will last longer because they don't have a clue who's going to come in.
Yeah,
whereas with Man United, they can sack Ollie and get in like Zidane.
Do you not think the same thing with... But you said they'll sack him because they have no idea what they have no idea who to bring in.
Yeah.
You said they'll sack him. Yeah, but can you not say the same thing with like both clubs? You could say the same thing.
Well, no, because Man United can go out and get Conte. Arsenal will not be able to get Conte. Man United,
yeah, but Conte is not the only one out there that they can get. I'm talking about Arsenal. Arsenal are not in the tax bracket of the Conte anyway.
Exactly. So they won't sack him because of that. Because they'll have to look at your Scunthorpe managers and try and get them in.
Scunthorpe.
And your older shots.
What's an older shot?
What's an older shot?
Yeah.
They're my local National League side.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I don't know, like they'll find someone, they'll find a replacement. But yeah, next game is Man City versus Burnley. Brexit Burnley.
I've been to Burnley and it's worse than it looks and sounds. And
what does that mean?
That's about it, really.
But people think Burnley is pretty bad anyway.
Exactly.
And it's worse than that.
It is awful, right? Outside, it's got a cricket. It's got like a cricket ground. No, the ground pitch. It's got a pitch with like 5 seats. And then you get into the stadium, and at one side of it, there's a hole. Just a massive hole. Why does a football club have one side the hole?
I don't know. I didn't know that was a thing.
Well, you know, like how Stamford Bridge has corners.
Yeah.
Burnley has one of them missing.
Why?
I don't know, because it's Burnley.
Burnley.
But Man City did what they had to do. Went up there and they came to win comfortably, and they did that. Didn't blow them away, but they didn't struggle. Turned up, won the game, and left again. And I think they're the only one that will challenge us this year.
Yeah, I heard that. I said that. Next game. Speaking of us, Brentford 0, Edward Mendy FC 1.
And that's exactly it. Without that man, we would have lost that game 6-1.
Exactly. But he's the best. On form, he's the best player in the world.
Yes. I can't remember what I was going to say. There was something I was going to say. Oh, yeah, in the past, we would have lost that game 6-1 for other goalkeepers.
Really? I don't think Czech would have conceded 6 goals.
Well, he wouldn't have. But the 2 goalkeepers that came after him would have.
What, you think Courtois would have conceded 6?
Yes.
Courtois was a world-class goalkeeper when he was at Chelsea.
He was not.
Yes, he genuinely was.
Tall,
That's not.
I'll give him that. He was tall.
He was a world-class. We won 2 league titles. He was there for 3 years or 3 seasons. Like, he was a world-class goalkeeper. That's not. But yeah, anyways, West Ham 0, or sorry, Everton 0, West Ham United Football Club 1.
I think it was the right result. And I think both clubs will be up there. You kind of 6th, 7th. West Ham kind of being above them, above Everton. Maybe 5th. The lucky.
Yeah. I heard that. Question for you.
Yes.
Thoughts on Declan Rice?
All right, footballer. Not worth 80 million.
Okay, forget the price tag. Would you take him at Chelsea?
If we pay less than 80 million, sure. If we paid 50 million for him, I'd be happy. I'd take him. But West Ham wanting 80 to 100 million is a joke. And he's not guaranteed to start. That's another thing. Not guaranteed to start and you're spending 100 million on him. Would you take him at Chelsea?
Yeah. He gives us a different option as a DM. He's a better DM than Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Like, Loftus-Cheek is not a DM.
I think Loftus-Cheek is a bigger version of Kovacic. Well, Kovacic will run with the ball.
Yeah, run
with the
dribble.
ball.
Yeah. Like,
Whereas,
I think Ruben, like, I know Ruben has been playing deeper while Jorginho is rested for a bit, and I get that. I don't have a problem. However, like, realistically, in the long term, Ruben should not be playing there. We should utilize him to his strengths.
Be interested to see if West Ham do drop their price, because I think that's the only thing stopping the deal from happening.
Yeah, I think if it was Chelsea anyway, we would be able to negotiate a deal.
Yeah, with the goddess herself.
Marina Ganowskaya. Beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. Speaking of clubs who are owned by women or have a woman CEO, or I don't know what she does at Newcastle. Newcastle, All Money FC 2, Tottenham 3. Harry Kane's back. Goal and assist. Balling out again.
That man is one of the same as Papaduja Bocci. To be back, you have to have actually done something to be back from. So he hasn't done anything, so he's not back.
Yeah, but you think Papaduja Bocci's better than Maguire, so
I'll put them on the same level.
they're not on the same level.
They are on the same level.
They're not on the same level.
Papaduja Bocci's name puts him onto a whole different level. But from the game, I mean, I thought it was going to be 3-3. When Shelby got sent off and they went 3-2, I thought, here we go. Tottenham are going to be Tottenham again. But unfortunately for the sole entertainment, that did not happen. And I think Newcastle will just finish above the relegation zone because they will spend a little bit of money in January. And Steve Bruce will be sacked. They can't stay with Steve Bruce, surely.
Yeah, I think I don't know, it
They were
depends.
a shambles. After the first 15 minutes, they were a shambles.
Yeah, I think they'll sack him. They're building for the project, isn't it?
If they keep Steve Bruce, you might as well have your project in the middle of the ocean. What a pebble. Put me at centre-back.
Actually, what position do you play?
I play anywhere.
James Milner.
Yeah, you want me a striker, I'll play striker. You need a John Obi Mikel, I'll be John Obi Mikel. He's the man that got me into football.
Mikel.
Yeah.
Baller.
Absolute baller. Won everything the game could offer.
Yeah.
Nutmeg Messi with a back heel and all. How many people can say that?
Who's Messi?
Exactly. Has Messi ever scored a Premier League goal?
But not yet. Speaking of Premier League goals, last game, which was played yesterday, Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace FC 2.
It was nearly going to be more funny than it is now. Actually, I think it's on par. If Arsenal had lost the game, we would have laughed. But the fact that they have celebrated a goal that hard and that vigorously against a team that are bottom half, it just makes you laugh. How can you celebrate a draw against a bottom half side as if you've just won the treble?
Because Arsenal don't know what it's like to win 2 trophies in a season, never mind 1. So, well, I say 2 trophies, a proper double.
They hold themselves to such high standards, yet they're actual shambles as a fan base and as a club.
Yeah, but John, I hold myself to the high standards of I can get Rihanna. Realistically, I'm not getting Rihanna.
Okay.
That's my point. That's the same thing what Arsenal fans do.
It is, though, it is. Because like I said earlier, they sack Arteta, no chance there of high enough standard anymore to get Zidane, to get Conte.
Mm.
After Wenger, maybe. They might have been able to pull them kind of names. But they've fallen off.
Wenger won't come back. He's trying to organise having a World Cup every 2 years. Wenger's not coming back, bro.
But after he left or was sacked or whatever happened, they could have got a top-class manager.
They did.
They were just about hanging on to being a big club.
They got a top manager in Emery.
He was not a top manager.
Listen, I make fun of Emery and I call him a fraud, but he is a top. He's not world class, but he is a top tactician. Remember the Arsenal squad? Hold on. Remember that, but you say that, and I may agree, but remember the squad they had? They had a defense of like Lichtsteiner and Kolasinac and Mustafi, and he got that team they finished 5th within a point of top 4, and they got to the Europa League final. And keep in mind, I know we battered them in the second half, but Arsenal had chances in that first half to go 1 or 2-0 up, and they didn't take them themselves. The players, Aubameyang missed, I think, a sitter or 2, as did Lacazette. That's not on Emery.
This is like me coming forward and going, Lampard is a top manager because he managed to get us top 4 with nothing. You had to
No,
go
it's
into
not.
the
No, it's
academy
not.
and still manage to get us top 4.
Lampard didn't have to go into the academy.
He definitely did.
No, he didn't. He didn't have to. And he didn't have to rely on the academy players as much as he did. That's his fault. He almost cost us top 4. If not for Pulisic, Giroud, and Willian.
Not Willian. Don't
And
start on Willian.
Jorginho.
Don't start on Willian. There's a reason he couldn't make it work at Arsenal.
Because he was
An awful
basically...
footballer.
No, because he went there to retire. He didn't care.
He is an
Chelsea
awful
agent.
Footballer. He has
He's not
never
an
been
awful
anything
footballer.
other than a player that only turns up against Tottenham.
There's a reason why managers play him and rate him.
Because he runs around like a headless chicken.
You say that.
Me.
You say that, but managers play him and pick him.
Because he runs after the ball. That's why they pick him, because he presses. He doesn't offer anything going forward.
He does.
He doesn't. He does not have a goal and assist in him.
He does have goals in him.
He does not.
Some get battered everywhere they go. But yeah,
I'll give you that. I'll give you. He turns up against Tottenham. That's it. He doesn't. Week in, week out, he did not turn up at all.
He turned up in European games for us. Remember Barcelona? Barcelona.
This is like me saying John Obi Mikel decided to turn up against Fulham.
What do you mean?
He scored a goal against Fulham, one of 2 games.
But
John
Obi
Mikel
Mikel
turned up in Champions League games because he scored a goal against PSG.
Did he score against PSG?
He did, yes. You know that game where Demba Ba scored the winner?
He scored in that game. I don't remember. Wow.
The first leg of that, because we lost 2-1. Both goals were his fault, and then he scored. Because I went on 5 Live and discussed John Mikel and stuck up for him.
You went on 5 Live?
Yeah.
Ooh, celebrity in our midst, people.
He's the one that gave us hope in the second leg, and they went, well, it cost you both the goals. Well, we got an away goal. Happy days.
Yeah, okay. But anyway, back to Arsenal and Palace. And enough of that Neymar tangent and why he's not even better than Bakayoko. Thoughts on that? Arsenal Palace. Let's quickly talk about it because that's the last game. Thoughts?
I think Palace are a very good side. I think Vieira knows what he wants to do. He's got a plan, and give him a few windows and transfer windows, not some panes of glass. So give him a few transfer windows, and he'll be changing top half. We'll have to soon be worried.
Yeah,
how many years do you reckon it is until Palace finish above Arsenal?
Could happen this season.
Yeah, I'd say within 2 years. Palace finish above Arsenal.
2 years. I mean, I said within 5 years, Arsenal will get relegated. So, and I said this year, summer. I don't know. I think it's fine. We'll see. Palace, Vieira's impressing me. Edouard's phenomenal. They were missing Zaha as well. He didn't play. Elise is good. Gallagher, I still don't think he's anything special, but he's working for them. I mean, the only thing maybe Palace are missing is a better right back. That's about it, maybe. Maybe another winger or something. And also, they still have Eze to come back. Oh, they've got a scary team. Or at least on the attacking side.
That's where the transfer window comes in, bringing in a right back and going into the season, getting rid of your Gary Cahills, and a lot of people are thinking, well, why have you done that? You need the experience in the in the dressing room. Because they let a lot of people go. But I think they've shown a lot of people that they are a good side.
Yeah, respect Gary Cahill, but yeah, you're right. I mean, it'll be interesting. I don't know. I'll keep an eye on Palace because I said like I don't rate Vieira. I don't think he's going to do much. Yada yada yada. Yeah. So I will genuinely keep an eye on him, and we'll see what comes of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But is that all, or is there anything else you want to talk about?
But that's all really. Where can we find you?
Follow me on Football Terrace. You find me on the First XI tomorrow. Well, this is coming out tomorrow, Wednesday. At 6 p.m. The First XI will be doing a Chelsea show. Myself, Andrew the Winter Surfer, John said he'll be on. Alex Redneck Blue. So yeah, we'll be previewing our Champions League game and stuff, and just I'll figure out something to do. Going through some news actually. There's one interesting report I want to talk about. So yeah, you can catch me there. Fridays for Road Watch on the First XI. We'll probably be doing Arsenal slander on that, so that'll be fun to tune into. So yeah, that's it. John, thank you for having me on your channel. Yeah, John, thank you for having me on your channel, bro. Very much appreciated for the second first time. But yeah, I enjoy it. Guys, keep subscribing and stuff and sharing it out. It helps everyone, helps us all. The algorithm that is this YouTube space trying to grow, be monetized and whatnot.
I'm closing in on 2.7k.
Yeah.
Sean May, 2.7k.
I'm closing in on 2k on Twitter. I'm like, people keep messing with me. I'm so close. I'm currently right now. I'm on 1,990. I was just on 1,998, and someone unfollowed probably. So now I'm on 1,997. It's annoying, but if you guys could do me a favor, just follow. It'd be amazing. Get me to 2k. I'm just like, yeah, I tweet a lot of stuff, so you'll probably enjoy or find me annoying. I don't know.
Thank you for coming on.